Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm making this video for my cats, particularly the one that was just shown. His name is Milo, and he is 15 months old. The reason I'm making this video is because I had a reading from a supposed psychic medium in late November. Her name is Michelle Davidson. Her handle on here is Sage and Intuition. She was reading my spiritual gifts. While she was reading them, she told me that my spirit guides had a warning for me that Milo was going to pass away. He's going to get symptoms that would be really rapid, and that he was just suddenly going to decline and pass away. And he's only, like I said, he's 15 months right now. No health problems. And it distraught me. I mean, I think it would distraught anybody that has a pet. And so because of that reading, I sent her many private messages trying to get clarification on a timeline or things like that. And then in the reading, she says it's going to happen within a short amount of time, which that to me seems, less than a year, even less than 6 months, I would think. But then as I was talking to her in the private messages, she changed it to, well, maybe it won't happen for 10 years. So she already had changed her mind. And then also she had said that nothing was going to be able to be done to save him. But then in her private messages, she says, I'm hearing that maybe something can be done. So if anybody is out there that's a cat, in love with their cats like I am, or any pet, a dog, anybody, this would really hurt you. And it really hurt me so bad that I took him to the vet. I had a complete workup. I had a genetic test done on him because he's a Burmese. And he has a sibling, Maggie. I had genetic tests on both of them. They came out that they don't have it. And the only thing they could find on him was a red spot on his right eardrum. And the only reason I found out about that was because of another animal communicator who actually spoke to the cats, not something Michelle did. And Milo came across saying that was really bothering him. So I took him to a dermatologist, and they said that to find out if it was a disease or if it was just a birthmark. And the guy said that it looks like more of a nothing to worry about. There's nothing behind it. There's no sign that it could be something developing back there and whatever. So he says he's fine, and I just would have to bring him back in 6 months just to reevaluate. So I felt good about that. I mean, there's nothing, they said there's really nothing to worry about. But the reason I was concerned is because the symptoms that Michelle had talked about could happen if that was more than just a birthmark. It would cause like vestibular, which is like the cat would be unbalanced and things. But that doctor said even if it was that, and I brought him in, that would not cause his death. That could be helped out, or they could do something about it and he would not die. The only one that he would pass away from is the genetic one that causes those symptoms too. But I tested him and he does not have it. It's a specific genetic thing for Burmese. He does not have it. So there's really nothing else that could be causing these symptoms and then leading him down to just die, suddenly. I mean, there could be neurological things going on that I don't know, and it's really hard to test for. So that could be it. But my whole point is no medium should be telling somebody this information. The video is recorded, and I put it on YouTube, and it's on here with a link to watch the rest of it on YouTube because it ran a little long. And she did one reading for me based on the health of the cats, and one reading, this other one where the warning came in, was the spiritual gifts that I have and spirit animals. And in this reading, I didn't expect to hear any kind of warnings or nothing like that anyway, because it's my spiritual gifts and spirit animals. It does. If that stuff would have came up, it should have came up with the cat's health reading, which it did not at all. And she read all the cats and said all these things that they have or whatever. And I took them to the vet, and basically 98% of what she said was not going on in any of the cats. I mean, there was like a little bit generalized something going on, but she was basically wrong. And but I cannot say she's a fake medium, because I feel like she does have gifts, and when she was reading my spiritual gifts, all of it kind of made sense about me being in tune with my cats, and that I'm an empath and things like that I've kind of always felt, and it just was validating that it's true. So I do feel like she does have gifts, okay, but I don't know the extent. But I just know that you just should never tell somebody this kind of bad news. Because I spoke to so many other people that said that spirit does not put bad things in your head. I mean, it just doesn't. There's not doom associated with anything that they're supposed to be telling you. Another thing is, she was not directly talking to the cat. She was talking to my spirit guides, which I didn't think anybody could talk to my spirit guides but me. So essentially, I would think it was her spirit guides that were saying this. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I just felt, like I said, she made me feel I felt terrible since that reading, and now I watch that one cat like a hawk, because I keep thinking he's gonna start spiraling, and then then if I don't get him to the vet in time, I'll lose him, which according to her, there would be nothing I can do. But like I said, she kept changing her mind in the private messages, which I will post, that something could be done, or that now she extends it and it could be 10 years. Well, the cat's going to be 10 years older. Of course, more things could go wrong when it's older, but her original reading said immediate, and get prepared and all this stuff. So it's like, that's soon. That's not 10 years. That's like 6 months, I would say. So she has, like I said, I've been running around like a nut, doing all these tests on him, and I'm going to get a second opinion on the red spot, because I said I am so distraught that I just feel like if I don't try out all avenues and it ends up being right, then I'm going to feel horribly guilty that I did not try everything I could to save him. But like I said, all of my friends, and a lot of them are mediums, they all say that he's going to be fine. This communicator I spoke to all 4 of my cats directly, and they all came up with the issue that was bothering them the most. And she was correct. All 4 were correct. Like I said, Michelle mentioned ears as generalized, but the communicator said he has a red spot on his eardrum and it is bothering him. That's the only thing he said was bothering him. And it was right. The vet originally looked at his ears and didn't really see anything. I made her look deeper, and they found the red spot on his eardrum, exactly like he said. The other 3 cats, she was correct on what each of them had a problem with. I'm not going to give her name out because she does not want to be named, but I thank her so much for what she told me. But yeah, my whole thing is I would just be careful with any medium that you go to. And if you hear something like that about a pet or a human, like about yourself, because I've heard people get readings and they're told that they're gonna get cancer or something, and mediums don't. Like I said, if they were, I mean, not somewhat real mediums, but if they were caring, and that they would never even put those kind of ideas in your head, because if you say something like that to a person, you don't know how it destroys them. It really does, and they're left thinking, oh my God, when is this going to happen to me? And they go like crazy like me with all the tests and things, and they could have lots of people tell them that everything's going to be fine, but you're still doubting, and I still am, even though I've had many people tell me he's going to be completely fine. I can't erase that doubt. It's always going to be in my mind now. And like I said, more people I talk to, they say that just she could not be connecting to a spirit, because spirits do not give us doom and death, and they don't talk about the dark side. They're all about hope and love and light. And that would have been the extent of it. But like I said, I have the private messages I will post, because I would have let this go, but I posted something Thursday after I got home from the dermatologist, and posted that, the guy didn't find anything wrong with him, with Milo. And I didn't tag her. I didn't say her name in the video. I did not tag her. I tagged her in a comment to be respectful. I didn't really want to call her out or nothing. But then a friend of hers is named Leigh, which I think is a man, and his handle is Leigh4Free, came on there and started debating with me. And I thought it was funny at first. It's like, why is he just debating with me and not her? She should be on there talking about it, not him. But then the more I talked to this guy, he said, well, me and Michelle share a brain. And I got to thinking, that is strange. Like, you're 2 people, but you share 1 brain. So then it just dawned on me that was Michelle under her friend's username, talking as if it's Leigh, but it's actually Michelle. I do think they are 2 separate people, because when I was in the reading, he was a moderator. But I said, I know it's Michelle that's coming through. And the reasons I know is because, yeah, she could be sharing all my information about what I've been writing privately and stuff to this Leigh person, but she knew things that that Leigh would not know. Like, at one point, she brought up a friend of mine, and that I should ask this friend of mine about something that she had said to her, and I already knew about what she had said to her, because this friend was one of Michelle's best friends, and they had a falling out because of she kept telling her alarming things and giving her alarming readings, and told her really terrible things. I don't want to repeat them, because I don't know if she wants that out there. So I'm just going to say that I knew all that. And then, like I said, this Michelle came and was laughing about it and said, oh, just go ask, the so-and-so about me and stuff. And she was laughing about it, like she actually got off on torturing this person that's a friend of mine. And this friend was tortured just like I was for a long time. It really depressed her. And, it was bad. It was bullying, emotional, mental bullying. That's what it was. And just some of the other things that were said in these comments. I kept telling the person to leave my platform. I didn't want to talk about it on my platform. And, you know, it's not like I was coming over to Michelle's platform or this other guy's platform and bringing it over there. It was on my page. You know, I was not, just stay on my page and leave it alone. But they were relentless, and they kept saying, everything they would say was mean, rude. I just kept coming back with facts about what was said and everything. But I guess they ran out of facts, because then they started attacking me. They attacked me, they attacked my friends, they attacked my lifestyle. They mocked the fact that I have really bad anxiety and depression and panic attacks, which is clear from my private messages. That's how much it distraught me, and they think it was funny. And also they think it's funny that I'm so connected with my cats. They think it was funny when I was saying that you don't get unconditional love from anything but a pet. And they're like, well, I feel sorry for you because you're never going to have a guy that you're going to feel their love for and stuff. It's almost like they were discounting pets and their effect on people and saying that the only love you're going to get is from a human. I mean, anybody that's ever been a pet owner knows that's BS. So, and like I said, then they just kept getting really mean with the comments, like really bullying, saying that it's a pet, then I might as well get used to it dying. If I could post the things that were said, I would, but see, they blocked me. I blocked them, and then the comments all disappear, and they can't be retrieved unless somebody on here knows how to, which would be great, because then everybody could see that. And if this was Leigh only talking and not Michelle, I'd say Michelle needs to find a better friend, because it's not making Michelle look too good when your friend comes on there and is spouting all these things. I mean, it's just making you look really, really bad. But like I said, I think it was Michelle. I am pretty much sure it was Michelle arguing like a coward under her friend's account. But I just had to make a video, because I am not. It's mainly, this video is mainly for my pets, because they cannot speak up for themselves. You know, they are voiceless. So if I don't say something, I just could not go without saying something. I had to say something. And then, like I said, for my friends, you don't go after my friends. You can go after me, sure, but then you started going after my friends and commenting. They were commenting nice things and to leave the platform, and then Michelle came back and was saying that she felt sorry for them and all this stuff. No, you don't do that. You don't do that bullying stuff. I do not tolerate bullying. No. Because I was bullied a lot as a kid. And I told myself I'm not going to do this arguing crap anymore, because I got so tired of it, and it does not help, because it's like talking to a brick wall. And I was going to let it go, but I could not let this go. It just, if it was anything else, yeah, but this is my cats. You don't come after my cats that I love. And I'm sorry, but this Michelle person does not, I don't think she likes cats. I think she hates cats, because in the reading, you can see her making these horrible faces when she kept talking about the cats, because she was, obviously, everything she was reading on me was like that I'm in tune with them, that, you know, I can read them, and that, you know, we kind of have a telepathic thing or something going on. And she did, even in my spirit animals, I had like 2 cats that came up out of that, and she just kept getting more disgusted looking the more she had to talk about cats. But then in the private messages, she said, so I have pets, and she never said what kind. I bet they're dogs or something else. But I just don't think she likes pets in general. Even if she has them, I don't really think she likes them or values them or thinks that they're of value, because she wouldn't be mocking that kind of stuff and whatever in the comments. No, you would not be doing that. There's so many other comments and things that were made, and I just can't think of them right now because it was deleted. But both of those videos, the one with the health reading of the cats and the one of my spiritual gifts and the spirit animals, I posted both of those videos on my page here on TikTok, and I said one of them, the whole video fit because it was under 10 minutes. The other one was slightly over 10 minutes, so it went to YouTube, and I have the link on there to go watch it. I'll also post the links in this post, so you can just go directly to watch both of her readings and to see what she said. I'll also post the private messages. I don't know if I can get that all on one post with this video, but I think I can actually. This video is running over 20 minutes now, so I probably just have to put a link to YouTube on it anyway, and I'll just use the post as her private messages. So you can watch the videos, both of them, and you can read her private messages that go with that, and then you can listen to this video about the aftermath, which I can't, like I said, I am kind of sick that I can't post about it, because that's where the real ugliness came out from her. And it's just a warning for people to maybe avoid getting a reading from her, because there's no saying if you're going to get some kind of message like I did. I mean, from people that have had readings from her before, and like I said, her former friend, this is something that she does a lot, is give out warnings like this or things. And I think she gets glee out of it. She seems like she gets glee out of giving people bad messages, dark messages. And like I said, if spirits just don't do that. So if she was talking to any kind of spirit, this would not come out of her. I think these are her own opinions, and I think she just likes to do this to people to kind of destroy them a bit. I really think she's kind of like I said, I think she does have gifts, but she's using her gifts for bad. Like, some of the things she says are true and they sound nice, but then she's like, let me throw in some of my own brain in here and just give them darkness and make them worry for the rest of their lives. That's what she's doing. So like I said, it's up to you if you want to go to her or not. I can't stop that. And I'm sure I'll get messages from people that follow her that are going to be bullying me, and messages, like that. But I knew that doing this video. But I said I would have let it go, but it came after my cats. And I've had cats my whole life, and they are, the love that they have is just unconditional. There is no love like you have with a cat or a dog or any animal. Animals are a gift to us. And I believe that my last 2 cats, who I got only like a year ago, I believe they were given to me by my mother, because she knew I needed something like that. And I have 2 older cats, so I have 4 total. But these 2 younger ones are, it's like everything you would ever want in a cat. And Milo, I mean, you're not supposed to have favorites, but I love this cat. I love this cat so much. He is so sweet. I mean, he cuddles, and then to hear that he's gonna die, and No. No. You don't go around saying that. I mean, and then she, like one of the last comments was, well, you'll come back to me when it turns out to be right. So that, like, if he does turn out to die within a year, then I'm going to come back to her and thank her. No, I'm not. I'm just, I mean, there are warnings and stuff out there, but like I said, she does not have the gift to give me a warning. I mean, it's just her opinion. That's not her gift. That's her opinion on what's going to happen to this cat. Honestly, I mean, she knew I loved this cat a lot, and I talked about him a lot. And she does not even know me. She didn't know me, but yet she wanted to turn that around and make me upset, really upset. And you just don't know how bad somebody's anxiety and depression is. I mean, obviously she doesn't have it a lot because she is mocking me for having it. She thinks mocking me that I live in fear all the time and stuff. I do. You don't know how bad it is for me. You know, you can't, maybe because you didn't experience, you think it's not bad, but you don't live in my shoes. You don't know what I've been through. And you don't mock mental illness. I mean, we never used to be able to talk about it, but now that it's more out there and stuff, people do talk about it. And it's healing. And it is healing to know other people suffer with this. And you mocking that, no. This is not going to go over well for people that watch this video and that love animals and suffer from mental illness. I can only hope that they are on my side about this, but I have no idea how this video is going to be portrayed. And you know what? I don't really care, because this is my truth. And this is something I had to do. I had to say something. Couldn't let it go. If you knew how many times and how many hours I spent crying over this stuff, I don't think it would matter to you to know. I don't think you give a care. I think you are very, very disrespectful, very rude, very uncaring person. You and your twin brain, or whatever, both of you. No. You're not gonna do the bullying stuff. No. We're not gonna do that no more. These kind of people that bully and harass are not part of this world anymore. Nope. It's all love and kindness. Kindness is free. You just give somebody a smile, a compliment, and you could change their day, their life. But when you give somebody darkness and meanness, you're making this world horrible. A really, really bad place. I mean, do you really want to do that? It makes me sad that you want to do that. There's so much more I probably could say, but I cannot think of it. It's just, can't think of everything. But my message is just be kind. Be kind to everyone. Don't put darkness in their heads. If you are a medium, and I do, like I said, I do believe you have gifts, please use them for good. Do not get your brain involved and put your own opinions out there and cast evil upon people. Don't, because God is going to judge you in this life or the next, karma is going to come. I don't know. You choose whether to be a good person or a bad person, and you've chosen, and I'm sad for you. Okay, I gotta get off of here before I start crying. Hope everybody has a good day. I love you all. And those of us that love our pets, go hug them tight, and because there really is no love like love from a pet.